Kershaw allows homers to two lefties for first time. By the Associated Press. Descalso and David Peralta became the first left-handed teammates to homer off Clayton Kershaw in the same game, lifting the Arizona Diamondbacks over the Los Angeles Dodgers 6-1 on Tuesday night. It's just the fourth time Kershaw, 0-2, has allowed two homers to left-handed hitters in the same game. The previous were multihomer efforts by Washington's Adam Dunn, Colorado's Carlos Gonzalez and Cincinnati's Jay Bruce. The homers backed a strong outing from Zack Godley, 1-0, who pitched 7 strong innings. John Ryan Murphy added a home run off Zach Neal as the Diamondbacks made it 2 in a row over the Dodgers, following their 15-inning, 8-7 triumph, a 5-hour, 45-minute marathon that didn't end until the wee hours Tuesday morning. Tuesday night's follow-up went a crisp 2 hours, 48 minutes. Arizona won its 8th straight regular season game over the Dodgers, but Los Angeles swept the Diamondbacks in last year's National League Division Series. Godley, in his season debut, limited the Dodgers to 1 run and 4 hits, striking out 3 and walking 1. Kershaw, 0-2, went 6 innings, giving up 2 runs and 4 hits with 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. The Dodgers ace has allowed 3 runs in 2 starts, all on solo homers. He lost on opening day 1-0 to San Francisco on Joe Panik's home run, another shot by a lefty. Kershaw has allowed 3 home runs or fewer to lefties in 6 of his 10 previous seasons. Los Angeles relievers Scott Alexander and Pedro Baez walked in a combined 3 runs in the 7th to pad Arizona's lead. Descalso was 2 for 14 against Kershaw before hitting a booming shot over the swimming pool in right field to put Arizona up 1-0 in the 2nd. The Dodgers tied it in the 3rd when Austin Barnes led off with a double, advanced on Kershaw's sacrifice bunt and scored when Chris Taylor flew out to deep center. But Arizona regained the lead 2-1 in its half of the 3rd. Peralta, hitless against Kershaw in 8 career at-bats, hit a lead-off home run just over the right field fence. Arizona expanded its lead after Kershaw's departure. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the Diamondbacks sent reliever Jorge De La Rosa up to put down a sacrifice bunt, but Alexander walked him to load the bases. After 1 out, Alexander walked Ketel Marte on a 3-2 pitch to bring in a run. Baez relieved Alexander and walked Paul Goldschmidt and A.J. Pollock to score 2 more and Arizona led 5-1. Murphy tacked on his solo homer in the 8th. Alexander and Baez were among the 14 relievers who pitched in Monday night's game. Lamb to DL. As coaches recalled, the Diamondbacks have placed third baseman Jake Lamb on the 10-day disabled list after an MRI on Tuesday morning revealed he has an AC joint sprain in his left shoulder. Lamb hurt the shoulder during the 9th inning of Monday night's 8-7 extra innings victory over the Dodgers when he dove to catch a pop foul hit by Cody Bellinger. Lamb was slow to get back to his feet after the tumble. He also seemed to re-aggravate the shoulder later in the game, which wasn't decided until the 15th inning. Jake obviously went as hard as he could and helped us in some key situations with some big plays, big at-bats, some great base running, and grinded it through it, manager Torey Lovullo said. It's an example of the toughness that we have on this team. Lamb, speaking with reporters on Tuesday, said his shoulder jammed on him when he stretched and hit the ground to snare the Bellinger pop-up. It was killing me the rest of the game. Whether it was adrenaline or what, I wanted to keep going, he said. It's never fun to go on the DL. It hurt like hell during the game last night. I kind of just got caught up in the game. It was a fun game to be a part of. I woke up and it was really tight this morning. I think it's the best decision for me and the team. Until Lamb returns, Lovullo said he envisions Daniel Descalso and Devin Marrero primarily handling the duties at third base. Fellow infielder Chris Owens, he said, will continue to get starts in right field in addition to shortstop and second base. Marrero is getting the start at third base in Tuesday's game. Taking Lamb's spot on the roster, meanwhile, is right-hander Matt Koch, who was recalled from AAA Reno. Koch, 27, has made 8 appearances in 2 seasons with the Diamondbacks, going 1-1 with 1 save and a .350 ERA. In 6 minor league seasons in the Mets and Diamondbacks organizations, Koch was 30-26 with a 4.60 ERA in 122 games, 81 of them starts. He will pitch out the bullpen, which is taxed after Monday night's game, the longest ever at Chase Field. We threw 10 innings out of the bullpen last night and we wanted to have some sort of contingency plan in case something happened early in the game with our starting pitcher tonight, Lovelos said. So it made a lot of sense for us to get through it tonight. The long-term thought, we haven't quite gotten into yet. We just needed to take care of today and tomorrow, and Matt Koch was deserving us this call-up. He had a tremendous spring and he's going to step into the bullpen and give us some length if needed. Nick Picro contributed to this report in addition to using all 7 of their relief pitchers during Monday's 15-inning affair, which didn't end until Tuesday morning. The Diamondbacks found themselves down to their last bench player once they sent Jeff Mathis to the plate in the bottom of the 15th as a pinch hitter. Mathis won the game with a base hit to left center field, so fellow catcher John Ryan Murphy never got into the game. If the Diamondbacks hadn't won in the 15th, Mathis would have stayed in the game as Arizona's pitcher, something he's done twice before in his career. Lovelos asked both Murphy and Mathis to get ready, just in case. Murphy was a pitcher his first 2 years in high school, but he wasn't looking forward to taking the mound. It was such a long time ago. My goal would have been to throw strikes and hopefully, they'd pop them all up, Murphy said. Those last 5 innings or so, Jeff and I were back and forth in the cage just trying to stay ready. There were a lot of different scenarios on how we were going to get in there. It ended up that I was the only guy who didn't play, but we won the game. That's all that mattered. I was ready for anything, though. A day after throwing about 20 times from 90 feet, right fielder Steven Souza Jr. stretched his long toss out to 150 feet on Tuesday and made between 25 and 30 throws without reporting any limitations. Right-hander Randall Delgado, out with a left oblique strain, pitched a simulated game on Tuesday at Chase Field. He faced 2 minor league hitters, throwing about 20 pitches, and told Lovelos he felt great afterward. Both players are nearing the point, Lovelos said, where they could soon be sent out on minor league rehab assignments. According to ESPN Stats and Information, the Dodgers entered Monday with a 364-0 record when entering the 9th inning with a 3-run lead or better over the last 8 seasons. They are now 364-1 in those situations following their 8-7 loss to the Diamondbacks in 15 innings. Additionally, the Diamondbacks are now 14-3 all-time in games of at least 15 innings. Dodgers at Diamondbacks when, 6:40 p.m. where, Chase Field, Roof Hotline, 602-462-6262. Pitchers, Diamondbacks RHP Zach Godley, 8.9, 3.37, versus Dodgers LHP Clayton Kershaw, 0.01, 1.50. Stats from 2017 TV/radio, says, TAR AM, 620, COV FM, 105.1. Last game, Diamondbacks top Dodgers in longest game at Chase Field filling in after RHP Shelby Miller went down with Tommy John surgery. Godley enjoyed a breakout 2017 season, logging 155 innings with 165 strikeouts compared to just 53 walks. This will be his first start of 2018. Godley posted a 3.93 ERA in 3 starts against the Dodgers last season. Of Matt Kemp is 3 for 9 with a homer and a double against Godley, but 1B Cody Bellinger is just 1 for 7 and Corey Seager 2 for 14. Facing the Giants on opening day, Kershaw went 6 innings and allowed just 1 run, a solo homer to 2B Joe Panik. Kershaw faced the Diamondbacks twice last season, giving up just 1 run in 15 1/3 innings. He has a 2.55 ERA in 26 starts against them. He would have just a 2.18 ERA against them if you take out his May 17, 2014 start in which he gave up 7 runs in 1 2/3 innings. Related, Diamondbacks Nick Ahmed working to shed light hitting label Wednesday, at Chase Field, 12:40 p.m., Diamondbacks LHP Patrick Corbin, 1-0, 3.18, vs Dodgers LHP Alex Wood, 0-0, 0.00. Thursday, at St. Louis, 4:15 p.m., Diamondbacks LHP Robbie Ray, 1-0, 10.80, vs Cardinals RHP Michael Wacha, 0-1, 7.71. Friday, off. Saturday, at St. Louis, 11:15 a.m., Diamondbacks RHP Zach Rank, 0-1, 1.59, vs Cardinals RHP Luke Weaver, 1-0, 1.80. Related, yet again, Diamondbacks season goals go through Dodgers.